it's Friday morning. We've made it to the farm. My beautiful mother.
Yeah, hello.
My beautiful wife. Oyamo. And today's October 9th, which is my dad's birthday.
Woo!
So we're celebrating, right? We just rolled up here and boom, went straight into a birthday party. So Dad is out back checking on the threshold that I bought. And we're getting ready to kick the weekend off at 77 years old.
Yay!
So high you won't come down. Hey y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Man, you've never heard a sound like the rubber band. Man, you're bound to lose control when the rubber band starts to jam. Oh boy, this dude is out of sight. Everything he does seems to come out right. Once I went to hear them play at a club outside of town. I was so surprised, I was hypnotized by the sound these cats put down. When I saw this short fat guy stretch a band between his toes, hey, I laughed so hard cause the band got down when it finally reached his nose. Hey y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Man, you never heard a sound like the rubber band. Man, you're bound to lose control when the rubber band starts to jam. Got that rubber band up on his toe, and then he wriggled it up around his nose. Guaranteed to blow your mind. Playing all the music, just keeping time. Where in the world did he learn that? Oh Lord. Oh, help me get away. Hey, y'all, prepare yourself for the rubber band. Man, you've never heard a sound like a rubber band. Whoa, you got to lose control. Rubber band starts to jam. Rubber band, man, rubber band, man. How much of this stuff do we think we can stand?
Well, it's Friday evening, and Mom and Dad left probably 30 minutes ago, right before dark. So it's dark now. And Maddie and I are sitting here on the porch. Actually, she's getting ready to take a shower. And just heard two shots back off in not far over towards West's property. And I keep hearing this four-wheeler or something running around, so I don't know what they're shooting. Heard two shots earlier straight out off the porch up in the corner of his property at the crossroads. So who knows? Deer came out and spooked off, and I'm not sure what that's about. Anyhow, had a great dinner, had mojo pork and the rice. We used the drippings from the pork and corn, and then sang happy birthday to Dad because he is 77 today. So anyhow, the cabin, finished up putting the light fixtures in, put the can lights in the ceiling. They work great, which you just saw. Couldn't be more happy. Tomorrow maybe a little bit more mudding, a little bit more sanding. I'm going to put up his spotlight for the back of the cabin, lighten up the woods, and maybe paint. There's 30% chance of rain tomorrow, and for the most part, rain stays off the cabin anyway because of the overhangs that we have with the tin in the roof. So I'm going to talk to Dad. We might get some paint on the cabin tomorrow while he finishes the sheetrock on the inside. And I think that might be it. So tomorrow, uh, mom and dad brought up a pitcher pump that they had at their house, and it wasn't just your typical pitcher well either. You'll see it. Well, maybe you've already seen it, but it's got some style to it. Anyhow, we're going to plumb it where we can just run water out of it from the spigot. So I don't know if we'll be able to get that done this weekend because we got to go to Lowe's and get some parts and then make a cement pad. But it's going to look cool. So Marty and I will bring this night to you if anything eventful happens. Well, good morning. It's Saturday morning. This is October 10th, and a lot's happened overnight. Hurricane Beta made landfall in Louisiana around the Lake Charles area, like 40 miles from where Laura hit just 3 weeks ago, I guess it was. Crazy hurricane season. Anyhow, Beta made landfall overnight. She is now down to about 45-mile-an-hour winds coming up. And we'll go to the west of South Carolina, but tomorrow's going to bring a lot of rain. So we'll have bands flowing through and probably wind. Today, it's just going to be overcast. So today is a dog day in Wombaugh Hunt Unit, which is right here where we are. There's a lot of hunters out here, but I've only seen 2 trucks go by the property here, and I have yet to hear a single dog. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But Dad's up. He came up a little bit early. Mom didn't come. She had stuff to take care of at the house. So Marty and I are just kind of, Dad walked out to the road to see what was going on. Marty just took a shower. I just got everything going in the new cabin. And I think we're going to try to get some paint on it today. At least I'd like to. We'll have to wait and see what Dad wants to do. And today might just be a... Hi, baby. Wow. Wow. Anyhow, we'll see what today brings. The temperature is like 76 degrees already, and it's only 9 o'clock. So that humidity is being pumped up from the Gulf, from the hurricane. Marty's already getting her socks and boots on, so she's getting ready to tear it up. And Dad is out of the road, and I guess I'm going to go take a shower, and then we'll get this day started. So whatever happens, we'll bring it to you. Yeah, man. I like this. Okay, it's Saturday afternoon. It's a little after 4. Dad just left. Very productive day today. We got the entire cabin painted on the outside, which you just saw. We got the inside of the cabin resanded and mudded a few more places, but for the most part, it's ready. So we'll sand it again next weekend or this week if Dad comes up. We've managed to, again, painted the entire cabin, and it looks good. It looks real good. So Marty and I put the second pallet in front of the shed to widen the entrance, and Dad and I sat down and tried to figure out the new pump that we're going to install. It's an authentic hand pump, but we're going to put a valve on it and feed water to it. It's going to look cool. But anyhow, getting all the fittings and all and getting it just right, I got to go to Lowe's and piece it all out, and that takes time. It's kind of confusing, and finding everything you need. So we had a great lunch. We had leftovers. I made another pot of rice, took the leftover corn and put in with the rice, and heated up the Boston butt, and had the Mojo pork, which was phenomenal the second go around. And anyhow, lunch is over, and we are going to chill out. Marty's over in the hammock. I don't even know if she's still awake, but I'll show it to you. And I'm getting ready to go take a shower. Okay, the trucks are still rolling up and down the road. I guess the boys are looking for their dogs, but it's not dark yet. And because it's not dark yet, if those deer come like they normally do about this time of night, they're going to catch them in the road and take a shot. So I hate to say it, as big as a hunter I am hoping that nightfall gets here quickly. Anyhow, I just came out here to cut the pond off, or the fountain off, because it's been running since yesterday and the well is clean. So I gotta put my hand up in this hole here and cut the fountain off. There's the big spotlight right there. Anyhow, Yeah, these young kids running by here with these no exhaust trucks, making all kinds of racket. Got plenty of corn out for the deer if they do decide to show up tonight, though. I think we're not in the height of the rut, but we're going to be in the rut here real soon, probably in the next week. And these bucks are crazy. They're oblivious to everything, actually. All they're doing is they're focused on the does. I could be standing next to him and he wouldn't be phased. Anyhow, the cabin looks really good. Back there in the back. And all the lights, everything's done. The electricity is done. I put the spotlight out back. So we're going to settle in for the evening. Here's the big 800 watt spotlight right here on the pole. Lights up all of this. And then that spotlight I just showed you lights up beyond that. So it lights up this whole piece of property for your deer watching enjoyment. Okay, Marty and I are in the cabin. It is 9 o'clock. We've seen one deer. And it came out the trail, turned around and went back in. So it's not a deer from around here. We've had some deer show up here lately that are very skittish, and that's probably one of them because it wouldn't come out, and there's plenty of corn out. Not a single deer tonight. Again, the rut, maybe he's got them scattered out everywhere. Who knows? The hunters were here today, up and down the roads, dogs running everywhere. So we've decided to come in and watch Dateline. So we're going to watch Dateline and call it a night. I'm sure the deer will be here late. But we're going to start off tomorrow with a lot of rain, so I think. The cabin is done, thank God. Everything is just coming together nicely now. So tomorrow it's going to be a lazy day. So we'll bring it to you. Well, good morning. It is Sunday morning and the sun is out. But as you can see in the background, the gray clouds right here. Blue sky up here. Gray sky, gray clouds because of the hurricane. So we got blue sky over here. Going to be on and off, cloudy rain. So that's the way today's going to go. That's what they said. I just didn't expect this much sun. It rained last night. Oh my God, it poured down rain on and off throughout the night, but it was hard. You could tell because it's flooded over behind the cabin. So Marty and I slept extremely well. I stayed up as late as I could, which was 11, and went and laid down, and then boom, I was gone. Marty fell asleep early, but she slept all night. I slept all night. Got up this morning, coffee. It's like 9 o'clock right now. And we're just getting started. I got a piece of hair. And my glasses are either on my face. It's really bugging me. And anyhow. So today we are going to go to the dollar store. We are going to build or make our little plaque for our house numbers at the house, because we don't have house numbers on our house. Even though we're in condos, you need to figure it out. When I bought the place, it never had house numbers. So we're going to build something for that, because I don't want to nail them to the aluminum post. So anyhow, today's a freebie because tomorrow I don't work. So I'll be here and we'll be here today as well. See how today goes, okay? So good morning, October 11th, 2020, bringing it to you. getting on evening time. I just lit the grill. Marty wants a fire, so she's cleaning out the fire pit. The deer, believe it or not, are starting to show up, which I'm just baffled about that. But anyhow, you can see what's left of daylight. It's dark out here in the woods, but there's a little bit of sun left, and I am getting ready to grill some pork chops. I was going to do the pot roast and potatoes and carrots, but you know what? We just ran out of time. We did a little bit more mudding yesterday in the cabin and had to sand it again. And we made our house numbers. Let me show you that. We've never had house numbers, which I mentioned earlier. So this is what they look like. We made a little plaque, and I'm going to screw this to the house with one screw rather than all these nails that hold the numbers on. Anyhow, the deer are out. There's 3. I'm looking at them. 4, excuse me. Bring it to you. Good morning. It is Monday morning, and we are at the farm. Yeah. Here's my beautiful wife. Bom dia, minha vida. Anyhow, we're gonna pack up and go home. Had enough. Ready. Oh, my coffee. Anyhow, yeah, a little bit of deer last night, a little bit more action. We got a new buck. Just a rut, it's gotta be. So, yeah. It's gonna be, I don't know what kind of day. Sun's out, in, yeah, to just, I think it's supposed to rain today. Anyhow, we'll get it cleaned up. Head on to the house. If anything happens, we'll bring it to you. Okay guys, that was a 5-day weekend. Not eventful and just a little piddly things. I mean, I can't imagine what's all on this video because it just doesn't seem like I recorded much. But for 5 days, I snapped what I could. I think we were more busy than anything. So it's Monday, 10:37 in the morning, and Marty and I are on the way home. So what a good weekend. Thank you for joining. Please don't forget to subscribe. And I appreciate each and every one of you following me and Marty on our adventures. Y'all have a great week, and we'll see you next weekend.